Hello everyone in Facebook, in LinkedIn and in YouTube. And I wanted to come on today. If you are watching it live, then please drop a comment and let me know if you're live. I will try and put the comments up here and just let people know where you're looking from, whether you're from LinkedIn, Facebook or YouTube. And if you're watching this on replay, then put hashtag replay. It's so lovely to see you today. I wanted to do this video tomorrow, but I've got some clients and I'm also going to go out for coffee with a friend to talk about art journaling, because it's one of my things I like doing in my spare time. So I haven't got a full day of clients, thankfully, tomorrow. But I wanted to just come on here to talk about AAC and why it has such an impact on people, giving them a voice, giving people a voice, an alternative and augmentative communication system online. So I work with my clients online, and I'm here on the Isle of Wight, and my clients could be anywhere in the UK or abroad. Now today, when I was seeing my client, she's on the mainland, so obviously I can't just nip down the road to see her because it's a bit of stretch water to get there. And so I see her online, and she's had a stroke. She had a stroke 11 years ago. She had 8 therapists who had seen her over the years. She has a 24-hour care, and she has a teenage son. And she wanted to be able to communicate with her parents. Now, I want to talk about this communication circle, the communication partners, and how important it is when you're thinking about giving a person a means of communication. You need to consider all the kind of people that they would be communicating with. So it could be the sort of the inner circle would be your 24-hour cares, your spouse, your children, or whoever it is who are very close to you. Okay, but there might be other people, like, you know, like obviously the carers. There's some carers that are more closer to her than other carers, and some of them change. Okay, so that's then there are certain things that you would tell a carer that maybe you wouldn't tell your friend from church or something like that. Okay, and then, you know, with her, she's got friends from church, and she's got then sort of other friends, maybe colleagues from her previous job, and obviously she's got her parents who are not physically close to her because they're in South Africa, but they are emotionally close to her, and she speaks to them every week. So today I had a session not only with her and her carer, but also with her parents. And that was such an eye-opener for me, because what it allowed me to do is to work out the social interaction on a phone, and what things my client needed to tell her, to say to her parents, and what they wanted to say to her, or what questions they wanted to ask her, and what kind of responses she would give. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the grid that I used, and you can see it here. And it is color coded, and I explained to the parents. What was interesting, actually, they were watching it on an iPhone, and the electricity cut off once in South Africa. It's a bit unpredictable, apparently. So, you know, they did cut off and they came back in, and I don't think they totally appreciated what was on the screen because they were looking at a tiny screen, whereas my client was on her laptop and using her iPad to communicate messages to me. And this grid is a new grid that needs to go on her iPad with the voice output. So as you can see, we've got these white words here, which I haven't color coded yet. And they should actually be in yellow. So to do that, I would just probably click there, and I will go to cells and background, and I'm going to do it in a brighter yellow there. Okay. So what I'm expecting her to do is to go here where they, you can see my cursor moving around, and I want her to be able to do, I went to church, or I went to the park, I went to the shops, okay, to give some information about what she did in her week. And these cells could change, okay, so it could be like, oh, I did some cooking and I cooked a really good chicken casserole or something, that week. Or it might be like, I did some cooking and, I managed to burn the toast. Whatever it was, that would be up to the carer to change accordingly. The things that she was reading and the things that she was watching, what she did on her iPad, and listening to her audio Bible and things like that. So her son came in, and we had a bit of a conversation because we've got the grandparents on, and we've got the son who's just come back from school to talk as well. And you know what grandparents like. I'm a mum. My mum also asks me questions about her grandchildren, how they're doing. So there was an opportunity then to talk about the grandson and the kind of things he's doing at school, and that they wanted to know about his musical abilities, his sporting abilities, and things like that. And then what was really interesting, so I'll just stop sharing this. What was really interesting is that they wanted to know more about her, and she wanted to be able to ask them questions. She wanted to be able to talk about her past life as well as her future life. She wanted to know about what was happening in South Africa in terms of the news, or what was happening with her friends, and when they're going to visit next. And they wanted to talk about their visits when they came to England, and all that sort of thing, and it became an information gathering exercise, but it also became a tool so that she can now have this two-way conversation with her parents. And as I said, I've only been working with her for about 6 weeks. A couple of weeks ago, we were having a conversation about holidays. I gave her a grid about holidays, and we were able to talk about, the places she's been to, and what she did there, and what was the food like, and all that sort of thing. And then she was able to ask me questions about my holiday. And so when we are planning a grid, it's really important to think about what we are offering the clients and what they really want to talk about, because we can get bogged down with kind of vocabulary and understanding and all that sort of thing. And I do know that there are problems with her understanding, but it's looking at, what does she want to do? She wants to be able to tell her carers, I want to do some dusting, okay, or I want to water the plants now. Whatever it is, she wants to be able to tell them. So anyway, this is a very short life, but I wanted to encourage you what a gift it is as a speech therapist to be able to help someone communicate. So if you've liked this video, I would really appreciate if you'd subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and press the notification bell, and share this with anyone else who might want to become a speech therapist, want to learn more about maybe setting up their own private practice. So that brings me on swiftly to my announcement that I will be doing a free webinar on the 4th of February, Saturday, the 4th of February at 4 p.m. UK time, which I think is about 11 a.m. Eastern time, 9 a.m. Central, something like that. I'm not sure. Anyway, so if you want to go, I've put the link in the description. So click on there, sign up, it's free. And if you come along, you can ask questions. And, you know, those who turn up live will get gifts. And those who actually bring someone with them as well, another speech therapist, will get an extra gift. You obviously have to say who you brought along with you. And I'll tell you all about that actually on the webinar. So look at the description, and I really look forward to seeing you. It's not this Saturday, but next Saturday for that live webinar. So until next time, if you are watching this on YouTube, this video will be inside my blog at mavenbusinesshaven.com/blog. And I will be putting the grids that I've been using inside there as well, and telling you a little bit about it. To probably go out on Saturday actually, but you have a look over the weekend, you will see it. So head over to mavenbusinesshaven.com/ why can't I say that word properly? So you can see it's live .com /blog. Okay, and I will look forward to seeing you soon. So bye for now.